Hello, this is MBA Bites, our series about things you learn in business school and things you don't. I am Vin Bittencourt, and today we're going to talk about the 4 tenets of career success, the 4 items that sit at the foundational pyramid of any career strategy: values, competencies, core passions, and contributions. A job with a high salary, benefits, and prestige sometimes is nothing more than an existential trap, because people may have those things and still feel pretty unhappy, burnout, or frustrated. So exchanging the most precious resource we all have, time, only for money, security, and status, it's only worth it if grounded within the 4 tenets of career success. The first item that should sit at every career pyramid is values. Values are beyond ethics and morals. They should include things that we value for ourselves, things that add meaning to our work, and things that guide every action we take. So in essence, we don't have values, we live our values. As a result, personal values are the most important component of any career strategy. They're foundational. It's just hard to settle for anything that doesn't match with our views of the world, that doesn't resonate with our priorities in life. In fact, the most common source of professional frustration is misalignment between people's career choices and their values. When that happens, professionals lock themselves in career paths that are incompatible. They start having associations with companies and people who don't share similar beliefs. As a result, that's the first symptom that something is wrong, that change is needed, being a job, a career, a company change, sometimes even a boss change. Whether we're conscious or not, we have at least 3 to 5 core principles or values that shape our beliefs and guide every action we take. For instance, a person may crave variety, autonomy, creativity. So a person who has those values will be a great match for work that requires introspection, innovation, imagination, a work that carries a component of inspiration, that has an artistic or entrepreneurial mindset involved. Very often it's the kind of person who struggles following rules, responding to others. An artist, a creator, an entrepreneur who doesn't belong on a hierarchical, command and control type of environment. Others crave structure, security, and safety, so they end up in more pragmatic jobs in management, operations, finance, more traditional occupations that require teamwork, collaboration, and rule following. Perhaps less creative, less exciting, but definitely more stable, more secure. So a person who has those values will be a better match for a corporate environment, and less so to an entrepreneurial startup one. Unless you define your core values, it's impossible to find satisfaction, meaning, and purpose. Most of us want the same things and operate by the same universal values: respect, integrity, service, just to name a few. But as mentioned, those are universal values and the minimum expected from a conscious human being, not necessarily differentiators. To stand out, you need to define a unique set of core values, being performance, financial reward, collaboration, work-life balance, design, beauty, functionality. Define them and make sure your choices, your decisions, your associations are a good match for them, the same values you decided to live by. The second tenet is competencies and talents. It refers to the natural abilities we all have, but that we must develop with technical training and work experience. Concepts such as emotional intelligence, active listening, empathetic communication all help to enhance our natural abilities, elements of our personality, our character, our intellect. But as we excel in different areas, we should focus on 3 to 5 core competencies with the most potential to turn us into a world-class professional. Competencies, they are a better match for our innate talents, our innate abilities. If I have an inclination for writing, I can get an English degree, or I can get the training to become a financial news journalist, or the training to write fiction, novels, screenplays. Somehow I have to find a way to excel in a profession that benefits from my writing ability. If I have an inclination for numbers, I can get a computer science or math or STEM related degree. Then I can leverage this talent for an occupation and training opportunities to become a hedge fund manager, a data scientist, a physicist. Most jobs actually don't require that level of precision of compatibility, but for career greatness, aligning your training and experiences with your talents and competencies makes all the difference. Are you an introvert or an extrovert? Are you organized, practical? Are you whimsical? Are you capricious? Are you logical or are you creative? Do you rather work individually, doing introspective work, or you rather be part of a team? Those are some of the questions that can define your talents and point to areas for growth. The third tenet is core passion. For the most part, we kind of know what we're truly passionate about and the things we dislike. Although we do have passions that are not transferable to a career option. Everybody loves sports, but only a small subset of people can endure the training and the obstacles to become a sportswoman, a sportsman. The same goes for actors, athletes, musicians, scientists, fighter jet pilots, or any sort of absurdly talent-driven occupation that requires total life dedication. However, we do have passions that are transferable to a career option. Money, finance, literature, environmental sciences, biology, healthcare, aviation, music, TV. To a minimum, you should be passionate about your industry of choice. For instance, marketers are proud of their occupation and what marketing represents as a career. They passionately embrace many aspects of the marketer's profession. Researching, serving the needs of a consumer group, communicating value, connecting with consumers. As a result, a person can be a marketer and exercise this passion in many different ways, in many different capacities. As an advertising professional, as an educator, as a publicist, as a thought leader. Like your values and competencies, your core passions will hardly change over time. So aligning your line of work with a core passion is a gigantic step towards fulfillment. The fourth tenet is contribution. Contribution speaks to the overall impact you're trying to make, the vision you have for your career, the vision you have for your life. As an example, some people believe in the power of entrepreneurship as the ultimate equalizer, to create jobs, to build communities, to design and develop amazing products and services that enhances the overall quality of life. Others believe in the power of business and management education. As the world becomes more interconnected and complex, there's a higher need to organize resources, to communicate, to connect, but also to create a more prosperous society for all. You may want to bring impact in a different way, supporting your leader, your organization in a compelling mission, or supporting a message, an ideal, a cause, or simply deploying your own strategies. Many are the ways to contribute through engaging and passionate work, analyzing, managing, executing, carrying, connecting, designing. Anything you do with the best of your abilities with pride, honesty, and dedication can turn into a meaningful contribution to someone, somewhere. Once you define your core values, here are some soul-searching questions to help keep you on track for greatness. 1. Do I fit well with the overall values of my profession, of my organization? 2. Am I using my strengths, my natural talents on a regular basis? 3. Am I doing work that I'm passionate about? 4. Am I making the kind of contributions that I want to make? I hope you enjoyed this episode of MBA Bites, our series about things you learn in business school and things you don't. Please don't forget to subscribe for our insights on money, business, career. I am Vin Bittencourt, and I see you next time.